Hello, English 10. Hey, Unit 6, Session 1, coming up here, February 19th through the 25th. Guys, first of all, you'll make sure you watch the growth mindset video. You'll see exactly why I'm wearing the Colorado hat here, my Leadville 100 shirt. So, first of all, good job on Unit 5, the inquiry-based report. Really have enjoyed reading through some of those so far. You have my commitment that I will grade those and get feedback to you as soon as possible, so please watch the grade book for that. And I know that was a challenging unit. It was a lot of work, and I think that you found if you spaced out your work, if you hit those small due dates along the way, it was more than manageable. And guys, I think that's the key about the writing process, is to take it step by step. You can't let things add up. You can't just sit down and try to crank out a final draft quality paper all at one time, because it's not going to happen. And that's one thing I want it to be a big takeaway for you guys from this class for later in high school and for whatever you do after high school. When you have a big assignment, you've got to break it into small pieces like we did throughout that process with Unit 5. So again, hats off to you. Time to take a little breath. Unit 6, you know, it's still, there's a lot to do, but there's not quite as much, okay? I know that Unit 5 was a lot. We've got a fairly light week this week. The couple weeks after that are a little bit lighter as well, because also you have TCAP testing going on during a couple weeks of March. So that's something to keep on your radar as well. And finally, guys, Unit 5, if you have not completed that yet, you need to get in touch with me right now and let me help you make a plan to get that in, because you really need to get that work done if you want to pass the class, and I'd love to help you do that. So let's take a real quick look at Unit 6, Session 1. Again, February 19th through the 25th. So you land on updates. Please, please, please check. See if there's any updates. From there, boom, materials. We then scroll to the current information. Here we go. Unit 6, the diversity of argument, claims, and reasoning in print-based and visual text. And I think this is kind of a neat unit, guys. Basically, we're going to be looking at argument, okay? How does argument come across in writing? How does it come across also in other mediums like commercials, like videos, those kind of things? And then at the end, in Session 3, you're going to have your own chance to create a real neat creative project that creates some sort of argument using the tools that we've learned earlier on. So you can see we're looking at 3 weeks here, 3 sessions. This unit will take us till March 11th, and you can also see TCAP testing at Jeffco Ed Center March 5th, 6th, and 12th. So if you're a Jeffco Virtual Academy student, please put those dates on your calendar and plan on completing that testing. It's very important, and it's required. All right. So let's get into Session 1. Here we have it, Unit 6, Session 1. As always, recommended weekly time here. Timeline, highly recommend checking that out. And you can see, guys, just 2 assignments this week, pretty straightforward. Again, a little bit lighter, but you need to space out this work. If you try to do it all on the last day, it's probably going to be a lot. So we are looking at here, we've got a welcome. Wield the power of tools. This is an assignment that looks at persuasive appeals. We're kind of going back to the Greeks here. How did the Greeks think about persuasion? Well, it was ethos, logos, and pathos. And those are really still the ways to persuade an audience, whether that's written or verbal or commercial audience, even these days. So pay close attention to that. Very important to learn that. And we'll also look a little bit more at persuasive advertising. So some examples of advertising and how to do that. So I want to keep this short and sweet, guys. That's what we have going on this week. As always, let me know how I can help you. Again, please keep those TCAP dates on your radar. And if you have not yet completed Unit 5, get in touch with me immediately to let me help you with a plan for that. All right, guys, have a good one. Keep in touch.